from Coach.
I think if we could bottle that third quarter, that effort, that energy, the way we pushed in transition, I thought our pace really wore on them in the third quarter, which led to the big run. I think it was a 25-5 run in the third quarter, and then we outscored them 27-9. Proud of our effort, proud of how we played in the second half. I thought we played well offensively in the first half. I didn't like how we defended in the first half, but I thought we made some adjustments, asked the kids to do some things that maybe we hadn't worked on in a while, and I thought they went out there and did their job. So pleased with the win and the response coming off a tough loss on Saturday.
Questions?
Then in the third quarter, did you get back to like normal defense? As far as defense is concerned?
Yeah, well, we played pretty much all man in the first half, and then we started mixing it up a little bit and played a whole lot more zone because we were scoring a lot, and so we were able to get back in our zone. And we hadn't worked a whole lot on our zone, and we needed to change things up. I thought they really got into a rhythm in the first half. Shot the ball 57% from the floor in the first quarter, 56% from the floor in the second quarter. I thought some of while we had some breakdowns, I thought a lot of those they just hit shots in our face, and I thought they just really got comfortable. And so we needed to change it up, and try to get them out of a rhythm. And I thought we did that with changing our defense up.
Started the night with a flurry of perimeter shots. Was that the plan, or did it just kind of open up?
Well, we had seen some things on film that we felt like their block was open, and so we started sending a guard to the opposite block of where the ball was. And so what it allowed, our guard rose, and they had to make a decision. They had to either stick with the guard, or we were going to shoot a layup, or they had to go with the guard rising out of the corner. And so I thought Akia stepped up. I thought that was really big. Akia was 3 for 4 tonight from the three. I think hit 2 early threes, and I thought we really needed that coming off of Saturday. We haven't been shooting the ball extremely well, and making shots is contagious, just like missing shots is contagious. And so I thought when she came out and hit those 2 early threes, I thought it just gave us a lot of energy and a lot of confidence.
Akia, talk about y'all's offense a little bit. All those threes right there at the beginning, and then the huge third quarter. How do y'all do that?
We just try to take what the defense gives us. I mean, they were leaving us open on the perimeter, and so we just had to focus and knock it down.
Mm-hmm. And then you yourself, you had a great game. Led the team in assists as well. Talk about your role and how you're able to do what you do out there.
As a point guard, the ball's always in my hands, so I try to make the best decision and hit who's ever open.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big emphasis for tonight. We started out the week. We did some things different this week. Once you get into February, it's not about quantity of practice, it's about quality. So we had been getting up a lot of shots on Mondays, and we had a very intense practice on Monday. Not too long, but it was very, very intense. We went hard and we got after it, did the same thing on Tuesday, and then backed off of them on Wednesday. And our focus, our word for the week was accountability. Everybody had to be accountable for themselves and do their job, because I think we've been very inconsistent with that. I think one game you have somebody doing their job, the next game maybe not at the level they did it the game before. And so we got back to focusing on doing our job so that we could play good team basketball and the team could be successful. And so we needed to kind of reboot a little bit on Monday, and I thought we did that, and I thought the kids came in. I got to credit them. One of our core values is positive attitude. They could have walked in here on Monday with their heads down, with a loser's limp, but they didn't. They came back in here ready to go to work. While they were hurt and disappointed and a little embarrassed, we came back in here and they just wanted to get better from it. And I thought we had a great week of practice, and we took that into the game tonight.
With all that being said, what's the main difference from Saturday night to tonight for y'all?
Well, I think first our energy level, and I think when we didn't let it go down, and I thought Saturday night, and I said this in the media, I liked how we came out in the first quarter. I thought they came out with guns blazing as well, and we knew that Belmont was going to do that. And I thought they came out a little bit with a little bit more energy and a little bit more fight than we did, but we still played well. And all they did the entire game is take it up. and we just took it down. And I thought tonight it was the direct opposite. You know, I thought EKU came out with a lot of fight. I thought they came out and played extremely well, but we didn't let that affect us. We just kept raising our level of play, and then I loved what we did in the third quarter. And when I thought our pace really bothered them, and when we saw that we had them down, I thought for the first time this year we put our foot on the gas, and I thought that was growth.
One last question. It seemed like a multifaceted effort from the team tonight, even though you had Akia and Kantoya with a lot of points. You had Lacey with a lot of rebounds, and Nation with a lot of rebounds. Abby with a lot of assists. It seemed like it was a balanced effort
very
to
balanced.
try to create opportunities.
It was very, very balanced. And like I said, that's a credit to our players just refocusing and getting – I thought everybody, especially in the second half, on both ends of the floor, did their job. We have to do that Saturday night. Moorhead is one of the most talented teams in the league. You know, I mean, maybe even the most talented as far as individual players. They're extremely athletic and long at every position. That's given us problems this year. You know, the Moorhead game there was a lot like the Arkansas game. We haven't responded well. I'm excited because it's another opportunity. It's a great challenge, but it's also another opportunity for us to get it right this time. Because, you know, in the two matchups with teams like that, we haven't played well. And so I'm excited. We won't go hard tomorrow, but we'll get back in here and we'll get focused on Moorhead. And I'm excited to see how we come out and respond. And it's senior night, very, very special night for us. I know we'll be playing hard for our seniors, but we've also still got a lot to play for these last three games. And so I hope we have a great crowd. We had a tremendous crowd on Saturday night against Belmont. I hope they'll give us one more chance and come back out and support us, which I know they will. I thought we had a good crowd tonight, and I thought the crowd really got into it there in the second half. And so I hope we can pack this place out on Saturday night for those seniors.
Thank you, ladies.